how to quote a dwelling fire through Republic's website. This is Republic's homepage. We want to sign in and access the quoting tool in order to process our quote. So let's go ahead and log in here and click log in. This is the homepage that will take you to after you log in. We're quoting dwelling fire through Republic, so we want to click on personal lines. Under personal lines, it says quote with Republic, and you can choose an option. We're going to choose dwelling fire, and this is the place where you'll enter the information on how you want it quoted. So we'll go ahead and type in the following information. This is the information you'll gather from your consultant that they will provide for you on your data summary sheet that they will give you that will tell you exactly everything you need in order to quote this. So let me go ahead and type in all this information so we can proceed on showing you how to quote this. Down at the bottom where it says policy form, it only gives you one option for the Texas fire dwelling. So we'll just click on the TDP3 and then type in the year built and the year the roof was installed. We'll click continue to proceed with the next screen. Click OK to acknowledge the underwriter details here. This screen asks us to type in any loss history that the insured may have. So you'll just click on the drop-down box. Once you fill that out, you'll just click continue. If you notice on the far left-hand side, it tells you what screen you're in. So right here, we're at the dwelling fire, dwelling and coverage information screen. So we need to fill all of this information out in order for us to get a quote. And again, all this information will be provided to you. You just need to make sure you type it all in. And if you have any questions about what needs to be filled out, I would contact your consultant that sends you the quote request. And the coverage information screen is where you would change anything you need to per requested from the consultant. A lot of times this information will be on it will always be on your data summary screen, but the majority of it for the different packages will be only here on this coverage information screen. So we'll go ahead and fill out the rest of this and continue on so we can get a quote. Scroll all the way down, just input as much information as you can. And click continue. If there is an error, if you notice, it'll be at the top and it'll tell you exactly what the error is so that you can fix it. Once you correct it and you click continue, you will clear that error. Unless something else pops in, then you need to address it. Let's see here. Contents coverage available for tenants occupied is okay. So this needs to be $10,000. And we need to just remove the deductible for the contents, and let's see if that clear our errors. Contents deductible required. Okay. Well, here we go. Once I satisfy all the errors, it went ahead and took me to the next screen so I can proceed with the quoting. This screen is the replacement cost screen. It's required for us to fill out in order to get a quote. The company just wants to make sure we have full replacement costs on it. The consultant will give you all this information, so you don't need to worry about it. You just need to make sure you follow what's on that data information screen. And again, if you have any questions about that, I would get with your consultant and ask them how they want you to fill out the forms accordingly if it's not already on your summary. So we'll just go through all this, type in everything that we need to, and then we'll click push continue to move on here, and we're almost there. Let's close this window here. And continue filling out these questions. Once we satisfy all the questions, we'll just click continue. If I missed anything, it will send me an error message at the top. We'll give it a minute. This is the replacement cost estimate. It tells us how much the minimum that we can insure the house for, so we want to make sure that it meets that, or else it won't let us quote. So we'll just click return. The amount here is $205,654. So we want to at least have that amount in order to quote it properly. And we do. We have over that amount, so we're just fine. So we'll scroll back down to the bottom and click continue in order to get our quote. If you notice here, the quote is processing. This will provide us with a quote that we need. And at this point, if you scroll down, you'll see the payment option. So you'll just print the screen, save it to your desktop, and attach it to Epic. You want to make sure you use the codes that are required for Epic. In this specific scenario, it'll be DF for dwelling fire, QT for quote, and then you'll put the package that you're quoting, whether it's the value or the platinum. You'll put that package information in, and then .republic or REP for short, and you'll attach it to the attachments in Epic under the client's name. If you wanted to go back and quote different coverages, per package requested by the consultant, you'll just click return, make the adjustment here, click continue, and do the same thing, print, save, and attach to Epic. And that is how you quote a dwelling fire on Republic's website.